Our research has demonstrated that the members of your team knows you best. You do not always need a full 360 with leaders, peers, and others. Just ask the members of your team. They are the most reliable source of feedback. Our leadership characteristics assessment is centered on the exact same factors that drive high performance in your team, the me drivers and the team drivers. As you're evaluated on the drivers that predicts high team performance, it gets extra interesting when you can compare your team score with your own. In the words of distinguished Professor George Kohlreiser, IMD Business School, ask not only what leader you want to be, ask also what leader your team needs you to be. But the leadership characteristics can also be valuable as a standalone assessment. It consists of statements that ask directly into each team member's personal relationships to their leader. In the examples below, Christina. The goal is not a report. It is to help you as leader to identify potential for improvement. Therefore, the statements always point towards specific actionable behavior. And your results are benchmarked so you can see how your scores compare to an average benchmark. So, if you get the feedback that you score amongst the lowest 15 percentile on team members find that you always live up to promises and expectations, you will get a pretty specific idea about where to take action. We also recognize that the last thing people want is another long questionnaire. That's why team members only assess 10 statements, taking less than 2 minutes to complete. As a leader, the most important part of your job is to keep everyone on your team inspired, thriving, and productive. To that end, leadership characteristics gives you very specific feedback in the most important context of all, in your team.